everyone, it's the Interview Queen Alicia Atout, and I'd like to welcome you to Knotfest exclusive interview with Beauty School. Hello.
Hello.
How are you both doing today?
Good, yeah, pretty good actually.
Excellent, thank you. I'm very overwhelmed,
humbled,
and also really warm because it's really warm in here.
Really hot back here. But speaking of hotness, I mean, you guys had a great set earlier on. You've been running around like crazy. So I mean, take us behind the scenes on that front.
Well, so I've been working production on the festival as well as playing the festival. So in a sense, it was good because it allowed me to not overthink actually playing the festival.
Yep.
But then at the same time, it would be nice to just be able to enjoy it today after we've played. But the set and actually playing it was just like, it was overwhelming because it was, we were starting the festival and it was just, we didn't know what to expect basically, and everything was just so good.
Oh, yeah. You really seem overwhelmed with like how fantastic things went.
So all week we've been talking like in practice and in our group chat and whatnot. Oh, we played 6 people. It's gonna be as family, as partners and whatnot.
You just don't know, because the thing about that stage as well is it's so huge that even if you've got like 100 people in there, it's not gonna look. It's gonna look empty still.
Yeah.
Right. But
it didn't look empty.
It didn't look empty.
It didn't look empty. There was not an empty bit in
because
the
we line checked late, you see. So the doors were already open. So when we finished line checking, there was like maybe 15, 30 people in there, and that kind of like that set my expectation. I was like, okay, this seems right. This is what's gonna be.
Yeah.
And then when we came out to play, and there was like hundreds of people, it was like
that's amazing.
Really good.
I'm so happy for you guys.
Really
that's
fun.
amazing.
It was really fun, wasn't it? Really fun. Dead fun.
Now I know that you're definitely going to be busy afterwards as well because you do have so many hands on this. But is there anyone that you're hoping you can check out by end of day?
Any bands?
For me, it's the Wonder Years. I absolutely love the Wonder Years.
Okay.
They're a big influence on me personally, and they're playing the 2 albums in full that kind of got me into. It kind of like rebirthed my love for sort of punk emo.
The upsides for sure.
Even Suburbia as well. So the Wonder Years are the one for me. Yeah. What about you? You got one?
Yeah, I mean I'm dead excited to see Hot Mulligan, Mom Jeans, all the new school emo stuff. I'm all about that. All about
and Alexis.
That. Obviously Alexis. Like, the classics as well. But I'm all about the minnows. I love a minnow. I love an underdog. So I can't wait to see those guys here. Yeah. I mean, first time for both.
You mean the underdogs that are international bands playing this huge festival?
Well, yeah, but they're not Sum 41 yet or Alexis on Fire yet, so you know what I'm saying? It's these levels.
No, the beauty of Slam Dunk though is you get everything in between.
Exactly, right.
I recently discovered what levels means because I didn't realize.
Okay.
Everyone's like, oh, it's levels. That outfit's levels.
I'm
like, oh, okay. And then once I realized what it was, I'm like, that's a good term.
It's a good little way of describing something.
I am. It's in the back pocket to use for later.
Keep it. You can use that later, mate.
I mean, speaking of something that's levels, Nightwalker, we got to dive into the new track. You've of course been sharing a few songs off of the upcoming record. So finally releasing this into the world, how good does it feel? Because I know that a lot of effort goes into this stuff.
Yeah, it feels. Again, overwhelming. It's like,
word of the day, folks.
Yeah, it's the word of the day. I think that the Nightwalker, especially for us, because
it's the song that started the album, right? Like it was.
It was
kind of.
It was
like,
the song when we knew we were doing an album. That was the first song we wrote because we'd already started writing, and we were going to be like, we do an EP, we do a long EP, and then Nightwalker was the first one that was like, okay, we're just going to do a full album. But also, in terms of the song, it's like the first few singles were very much kind of through the middle, poppier tracks.
It's a different vibe for sure.
But Nightwalker kind of like reflects the other side of the band that maybe people didn't realise that we could do or we would do. So and it went off when we played it. It was like, oh, people seem to enjoy it, and it just feels good to play, doesn't it?
It's a great song to play. It's so fun to play with that really big bouncy walking riff over the chorus, and we all play the same thing, so it really feels like we're all like locking in. And
is there more of that vibe on the forthcoming record? Because I feel like you guys have done a lot of teasing when it comes to the album, but not really said a whole lot.
We've done a lot of teasing.
Yeah.
So the reason there's been a lot of teasing is because we wrote the album in COVID, and so we've had a lot of time to kind of
we
work on it, and
we couldn't play shows until like think the first shows back were February this year, so,
very recent.
We just had to do album promo stuff. But yeah, there are a few more songs that kind of like follow that
the darker
vibe,
more somber kind of. But nah, they're still fun though. I think that's the one thing with this album is we always want to kind of portray hope as such, because we've all been through such like tough times, whether it's been COVID or other personal issues we've all been dealing with, and we all kind of were dealing with them at the same time. We're like, you know what? Although some of these songs are dead happy, but we've also got these dead sad songs. Whatever happens in any of the songs, we always want to finish with that lesson of it. It will always get better. We will always, we're a
always
unit,
moving in the right direction.
Exactly.
That's why it's called happiness. It's
happiness.
like,
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody's in the pursuit of happiness, aren't they? Like, doesn't matter what you do, everybody just wants to be happy. So that's kind of the vibe of the album, the direction.
I would like to know more of that juxtaposition, because lyrically, I'm such a big lyrics person, and when I listen to your tunes, like, there's a lot of darker material, but the songs can be bubbly and vibrant. So tell me more about that.
Well, I'm just a really sad guy, pretty much.
It's hard to write. It's hard to write happy lyrics. I guess if you think about it, like, it's not. I don't know. It's not
hard
that
to
we
write happy lyrics.
intentionally go out and write like lyrics that are kind of meaningful or heartfelt or sad lyrics, I guess. But it's just kind of the ones that resonate. They're the easiest to write about, because it's kind of when it's personal to you, and you also share the experience with others, and you kind of know that other people could relate to the things that you're writing about. It's kind of like that's what makes me tick as someone who like writes lyrics, and but also, like Dan was saying, we very much kind of, that's the lyrics, but the music, we do juxtapose it, and we try and have
it's
the
a fun
music
contrast.
to kind of be, we want the songs to be catchy, and we want people to enjoy listening to them, but also the messages are kind of like,
yeah, as much as we want people to enjoy it, like, the message is still important. And it's not all bad, really. It's the real message. It's not all bad.
Even when
fine,
it is
man.
bad,
it's not all bad.
It's not all bad. It's not all bad.
I feel like those are just fantastic parting words. So on that note, thank you so much to both of you for taking the time today. We seriously appreciate it.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
Of course, to everyone watching, be sure to hit up notfest.com for more exclusive interviews and features, and we will see you all next time. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.